What is going on, guys? I am SceptileMC or George, and today I'll be bringing you a Pokemon Showdown live in the UU tier this time. As I'm going to quickly pull this up. The team I will be using. Where are you? Oh, you are over here. Nope, wrong team. I will be making a live with this team, but not yet. This team right here, my P2 team. So this team is actually extremely cool. So what it is an offensive P2, and I hate the team builder when I'm using this style. Oh my god, go away. Thank you. So, and I zoomed out, so it's going to be like this, so I can use the style in the newest, well, you guys get it. This team is based around offensive P2, and it's powerful ability analytic, how people try to switch out against it, and you just smack them around with T-Bolt and then Bolt Beam coverage. So I have Recover, Try Attack, T-Bolt, and Ice Beam. Overall, a great set. And this team, by the way, I want to say, guys, this team was created before Sylveon and Conkeldurr were actually added to the tier. So it doesn't have many counters to those two things. You basically got to predict around them, and I didn't feel like changing the team or changing it at all, really, to accompany or to deal with those Pokemon. I just didn't feel like doing it, so I didn't do it. And the team still does actually pretty well. So Gen 4 Kingdra right here. We all know, if you played any Gen 4, I actually played Gen 4 on Showdown when it was Gen 5. And Kingdra was an animal in that tier. It destroyed everything with the Dragon Dance set, and it's Lumberry. So I have a Lumberry Gyarados. This is just Gen 4 Kingdra right here, but the EVs, of course, are different because it's a different stats and everything like that. But we have the Dragon Dance, the Waterfall, the Bounce, and the Earthquake. You go +1, possibly +2, and you destroy teams late game. Next up, I got OG Blue right here. I'm actually running Mega Infro, so I do not have a Mega Blastoise. I decided to run a physically defensive set with Scald, Rapid Spin, Roar, and Toxic. Overall, a good set. I can Toxic things that I don't want to deal with. Roar out the set of sweepers. I can burn things with Scald, and I spin away hazards. Overall, fantastic. Next up, I got John right here, the Mamoswine with Rocks, Earthquake, Ice Shard, and the Ice Cold Crash with the Life Orb just for more power. Then we got Nips right here, the AV Heracross with the Guts ability. I could run AV Conkeldurr. I could, but I don't want to. Why would you want to run AV Conk when you got AV Heracross right here? With the Close Combat, the Mega Horn, the Knockoff, and the Stone Edge. After that, I do have my Mega Ampharos, which of course is Fabio, but I do have a question mark next to it, because Fabio, question mark? Is that Fabio? Yeah, the T-Bolt, the Focus Blast, the Dragon Pulse, and the Volt, so it's just an offensive spread. This is more of an offensive team, I do realize that, with a spinner. But yeah, there is actually a suspect going on. I don't know what's being suspected. Wait, do I know? What is it? I'm thinking. This is an RU team plus a Mega Absol and an Entei. I'm trying to think because I asked before and someone answered me. I think it's Alakazam being tested, so Alakazam's banned right now, I think. But anyway, he does not have a switch in for my Tri Attack except for the Umbreon. So how do we want to deal with this? I think I just want to lead Trip Tank right here. As he leads Umbreon, Dandy. Dandy, Dandy, Dandy. Give me guts. Go for Toxic. Give me guts. Do it. Curse. He went for Curse. Do you have a Tom Pass? He might have a Tom Pass. I am going to go for a Close Combat right here and deal a shit ton of damage. 53%. Wow, that was weakness. Did I just... GG? Oh, fuck. What do I do? Intimidate. Intimidate once. Great. Blaze Kick. So he does have Blaze Kick. That's good to know. Is High Jump Kick coming? Can we take a High Jump Kick? We can't take a High Jump Kick. We can't even take a Knockoff. We're going to go back into Heracross. Heracross not going to be doing too much this match anyway, so we're just going to Rock Slide. Okay, so he has the Rock Slide. Are we fucked? I gotta go back into Gyarados and get another Intimidate drop. He's probably going to Rock Slide again. He does, so he takes us out. But we can deal with a +1 hit only. We do have things that can take that on. We can go into Blastoise right here. Why did I go into Blastoise after +2? Probably because I didn't want to take a Jump Kick. I'm just going to roar him out here. Close Combat does... Yeah, no, we couldn't even take +2, I don't think. No, we could have, but with like 10% left. As he goes into... I'm just going to I want to quit. I want to quit. I'm not enjoying this. I'm going to go for a Scald. I think I can take one knockoff. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're getting blown back, guys. Knockoff is coming. And my Fabio's going to have to take the hit. Do I want to keep my Heracross or my OG Blue? I do think Heracross is more useful, actually, just because nothing on his team takes a close combat. So I'm just going to click Scald again. He goes for Sucker Punch, takes us out. Should have roared. Should have gone for a roar right there. I'm going to go into Fabio right now. And Mega Evolve and Volt Switch should kill from that range because I have max special attack. He's going to go... Oh, no, he has Play Rough. Why did I do that? I lose. Okay, I'm just going to leave. I shouldn't have Mega Evolved because Mega Evolving there was very dumb of me to do. And yeah, what a great showing for this team early on. That's not what usually happens. Not at all, but it happens. Sometimes you just get destroyed. And here we go. So we have a Death by Glameow. Very nice name. Very nice name, as he has a Cloyster instant threat. Infernape is scary, just because my answer to Infernape is Blastoise, and he could have Grass Knot as well, as I don't take close combats that well. Crocodile, what is he going to lead off with, though? What is he going to lead off with? I don't know. Maybe the Rotom, I want to say? That, Infernape, or Crocodile. I'm going to go Fabio. Fabio seems like a good lead in general. Crocodile, of course. The one thing that I didn't think he would actually lead off with. And... Am I a man? Am I a man? Am I a man? Or am I scared right now? I'm scared right now. I want to click Dragon Pulse, though, because I just really want to click Dragon Pulse. I really want to click... But this thing's too... He's going to get up his rocks. I'm going to go into Blastoise. I know he's going to get up his rocks, but, like... What can I do? And I'm going to... Hooray for touchscreens. I didn't feel like moving my mouse there. He's not going to go for EQ. Yeah, exactly. God damn it. Bullshit. I knew I should have gone for Dragon Pulse, as I don't like rocks, so I'm going to Rapid Spin. Immediately, I know he's going to switch. He does go into Vaporeon right there. I'm going to go for Toxic next turn. Vaporeon is very annoying, and I do not like it whatsoever. So we're going to... go for Toxic right here. I could run a Vaporeon, but then I don't get my hazard removal. That's why I do like Blastoise in this too, because the physically defensive spread, it can actually take a lot of hits on the physical side. If he goes for Skull, does he burn us? No, he does not. Lovely. Time to see if he has the... What is it called? Heal Bell. He did not go for Toxic, so he could actually have the Heal Bell. Let's go into Ampharos right now. Get off a Volt Switch. He does have the Heal Bell, so that's annoying. I am going to Mega Evolve and go for a Dragon Pulse because Crocodile is going to come in again. No, he's probably not, actually. He's probably going to go for a Protect, but I scare him out of that idea if he goes for a Protect, as he decides to switch out into Fortress. So, overall, I don't mind this because now I'm against a Fortress. And I'm going to click Focus Blast. Because I think he's going to go into Crocodile now, and this will do as much damage as T-Bolt. Approximately, it's a tiny bit less than T-Bolt, I want to say, but overall, it's a very good play, because if I hit, I do a lot. If he goes into Crocodile and I hit, I kill it. So if he's cheeky and tries to double switch here, trying to think I'm going to go out into, or go for a Volt Switch right here. Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me? There is no... I do have internet connection, you goddamn asshole. What is going... I'm going to pause the video. I'll be right back. Come on. Yes. Yes. Survival. I believe. Focus Blast. Okay, and we hit. As he Volt Switch is trying to predict my switch so he can gain initiative, which is good for me. But he is going to probably go out into the Crocodile right here. He probably expected me to Volt Switch. And I did surprise him with the Focus Blast, I guess. I could have gone for T-Bolt. But he can't do anything to me except for EQ. And EQ is not going to do a lot to Mega Ampharos from a Fortress anyway. So overall, the Focus Blast was the best play in my opinion. He's going to go into Crocodile now. I am not going to... I'm going to go into Heracross this time because I do resist EQ if he goes for it. I don't want to go into my Blastoise when it is my only switch into Infernape. And Cloyster as well. So this is overall extremely good for me, especially because I put a lot of pressure on his team with close combat right now. He doesn't have anything on his team that wants to take close combat. Alternatively, I think I'm actually going to go for Knockoff because I don't think he's going to stay in. I think he's going to sack off the fortress right here. That's exactly what he does, and I did not want to have a defense drop, as well as I can kind of bluff the fact that I'm choiced by switching out, I guess. I guess Close Combat could have done the same thing, but he does go into Ape now, and that is exactly why I kept my Blastoise around. My Blastoise is mainly to take on the Infernape and Cloyster. Alternatively, I could use Blastoise, Mega Ampharos to take this thing on, as he's going to go for a Flare Blitz right here, or a Grass Knot, so I'm actually going to go into Fabio. And yeah, I'm going to collect Dragon Pulse, because Dragon Pulse actually kills everything now. So me taking out the Fortress was a big part of allowing that to happen. And what are you going to do, guy? What are you going to do? Going to go into Mega Ampharos, and he U-turns out. So good play on his part, but he goes right back into Crocodile, and then I go into Heracross again. And overall, just deal with him, I guess. He could double switch, but double switching might not be the best. I don't know. I do have a very safe switch into Heracross against the Crocodile, so I'm not too concerned. Alternatively, he could go into the Cloyster. If that does happen, I'm going for Volt Switch, and then gonna go... I do have priority, so if I bring him down to the Sash, then I am actually able to take him out. What is he gonna do? He's gonna go into Crocodile again, and do I want to go into OG Blue this time? Do I want to go into OG Blue this time? Heracross might be the best play. Yeah, I'm going Heracross again. I did make the same play last time. We're going to see if it works out again. He might double switch. He might try to go for a cheeky... He would go for Aerialist if he had it already. But I have shown that I am able to switch out into my Blastoise and my Heracross against this thing. So we're going to see what he wants to do here. We do switch out first, so he's going to stay in and go for EQ again. Bring us down to 31%. That is fine. I literally click Close Combat now, and something on his team dies. So this is phenomenal for me. Alternatively, it can risk the miss with Mega Horn as he goes into Vaporeon, but I think we 2 KO Vaporeon, even if it's physically defensive anyway, because I am adamant max attack, and I do have the guts. So even at -1 defenses with my AV, I should be able to take a hit. He decides to switch out into Vaporeon, so we're going to see what happens. How much damage? 49%. Ah, that's annoying. I am going to go for the... I want to say the knockoff right here. Hold on a second. I actually recorded a video just prior to making this one, so it just came up on the screen and it started talking to me. So I figured that'd be a little weird for you guys. Do I click knockoff here? I think I'm just gonna click knockoff. He doesn't go for a protect, which is nice. Knock off those lefties, which is great. Gonna go for a wish right here, actually, as he's probably gonna protect now. So I am just going to make a switch out and go on Ampharos. I think that's my best play, because even if he goes for a Scald, don't think he'll go for Scald actually at all. But he probably thought I was Choice Scarf by the way I bring it in. I am max HP, so maybe he did calc that Earthquake damage to be max HP, but I guess he was afraid of Scarf, because he probably, no, he couldn't take me out from that range. There was no way, because he was doing only 30% to me. How much did he do the last time? 28, so yeah, it was a roll. He decided to go for a Protect. Good play on his part. As right here, I have been known to go for Dragon Pulse, so I am going to actually go for a Volt Switch. This is the time I'm going for Volt Switch. I don't want to go for Dragon Pulse again. I don't think the switch to Crocodile is his best play, because I have revealed that I do like to predict around the Crocodile a little bit. He makes the switch again. This man is very predictable. Wow. Okay. I guess it finally worked out for him, right? As he can just go for an EQ again. He could go for knockoff this time. I actually could see him going for knockoff this time. I am going to make a switch. Sack off Heracross, or... That Vaporeon being on full health still pisses me off. I could alternatively go into P2, which P2 is not going to be doing too much this game anymore anyway, so I am going to go into it this time. I can definitely take 2 hits, even if he goes for knockoff, because the knockoff is going to be weakened. And while we have seen only Stealth Rocks and Earthquake from me, he actually hasn't changed any move since he's been in. It's always Stealth Rocks or Earthquake, and then Earthquake twice, or... What is going on here? Why? Why are you doing this to me? I am not enjoying this. Come on. Why am I still at this screen? I switched into P2. Let's go. Start the timer. It's already counting down. Am I still not connected? Is there a problem here again? As the music also stopped, so... I decided to change the song completely as he goes for an EQ versus me, which is actually good for me. I don't believe he's going to want to stay in. I'm just going to click try attack right here. He actually goes for the knockoff right away. Should have gone for Ice Beam, but I did predict the switch into the Vaporeon. We do not get anything there, but the Crocodile's finally weakened. Jesus Christ, took long enough. Without my Eviolite, I'm not going to be doing any damage to anything. I'm not going to be able to take hits, really, so I'm going to go for a try attack again. He might try to switch and believe that the Vaporeon is able to take 2 hits, but from the range it's at, I think a try attack plus a T-Bolt will take it out, as we lost our connection again. I really think we just lost our connection again because the music just stopped again. I think this Wi-Fi is on crack. I believe this Wi-Fi to be on crack. It says I'm still connected, but the music stopped playing and the game's not going on and the activity timer is not going down. What is happening? I don't understand, but I'm just gonna hope that it's still working, even though it's most likely not working. Try stopping the timer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're done. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, here we go. I love how as I pause it, it just reconnects. As if me recording has something to do with it. As we are now able to go for try attack again. There we go. So we finally see what happens, and I have 40 seconds to make my decision, so apparently I was gone for a very long time. I am going to... I want to set up my rocks. I really want to set up my rocks here, because he lost the spinner, hits the cloister, breaks the sash. I'm going to go for stealth rocks. Overall, I think that's a very good play. As I have 40 seconds left, I click my move. It's not me. Thank you. That is fine, as I'm just going to go back to the screen and just click next song, because that seems to help. There we go. And we're just going to go for an Ice Shard and take this Crocodile out now. So the Crocodile goes down. And we are now Infernape. So Infernape is his next Pokemon. As overall, do I need Heracross anymore? I can probably take a hit off of the Vaporeon and the Rotom. So maybe it's good to keep it around. Is John useful anymore? Not really, to be honest. While we do a lot of damage to everything, it's not a useful Pokemon right now. He might go for U-turn as well, expecting my switch. Could see that happening. He might go for close combat. If he goes for close combat, then I know he's locked in. And I might be able to potentially just sweep him with my Gyarados. So we're going to see what he wants to do here. I am fine with sacking up John here, though. I don't really think that's too big of a deal. Just me keeping my Blastoise alive in the back is the biggest thing for taking on that Cloyster. That is the biggest thing for taking on that Cloyster. He does go for a Flare Blitz, actually, so he does allow me to go in a Fabio and go for Dragon Pulse. Because while I would love to set up with Kingdra, I don't believe I can right now. Kingdra, my Gyarados, I don't believe I can right now. I am going to go into this massive threat right here and just... Volt Switch? No, I'm going to Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse is my best play. He's probably going to go into Rotom, even though it can't actually do anything to me. We are going to see if this thing was actually Choice Scarfed or not, or Banded. I don't think it was Banded, because U-turn didn't do a lot to me. But yeah, so I'm just going to Volt Switch Dragon Pulse right here. If he wants to go into Rotom, it's going to do a lot of damage. He decides to stay in. That was oh, it's for a second, I saw 10%. I'm like, it was Life Orb? Pretty sure I didn't see Life Orb before. As he goes in a Cloyster right now. And why would you go in a Cloyster? Is he trying to bait my switch so he can Shell Smash? I mean, I sort of want to just like switch out anyway and go for a Roar against him, not losing my Fabio. Don't want to lose this thing. I know that for a fact, so I am going to switch right here as the music's still... For a second, I was like, did we lose connection again? No, the music is still playing, so we are fine until the music cuts out. Until that happens, we're good. and I know that I am. So let's see what he did. Did he go for shells? But he did go for High School Spirit. He did make the safe play by doing that. So very good for me. I don't see a reason not to roar him out right here. He might want to try to shell smash on me and then go for a rock blast. No, he does go into Rotom, so overall pretty good play to roar him out. Please go back Cloyster. That does happen. Very nice indeed. As now I'm just gonna go for a Toxic. I do believe he will switch out again, maybe into the Vaporeon this time. He goes into Rotom again, so we do get the Toxic off on the Rotom, which is nice. See if he's leftovers or not. He is not, so this thing might be choice as well. I am just going to go out into Fabio now, though. Don't want to take a Volt Switch. Can play extremely safe around this thing. I pretty much have the game in the bag as long as I don't fuck up majorly right here and just pull some crazy shit that costs me the game. As he does go back into Cloyster right here, and I still don't have a reason not to go back into Blastoise. Unless he's King's Rock with Rock Blast. I have to think about that, guys. I do have to think about that he's King's Rock with Rock Blast. Would he, though? Would he really be King's Rock with Rock Blast? No, I'm going to Blastoise again. I'm playing safe. I'm not going to do anything that's going to cost me the game. Losing Ampharos could cost me the game, as he does go for a Rock Blast right there, so that's perfectly fine with me. As I do get my lefties, I am just thinking of firing off a Scald this time, or just roar. I'm going to roar him out again. He might choose to stay in. Let's just roar him out. Let's just get this Cloyster out of here. It's a huge threat that I do not want to be dealing with. And my Blastoise is a perfect counter to Cloyster, unless it's the last Pokemon. So that's probably what he's trying to do right now, is have Cloyster be his last Pokemon so he can set up. But he's not doing a good job of it, because that's his only way to win, as he misses the Rock Blast and I roar him out. So that's fine with me. He will be on 1% next time he comes in. The Vaporeon does come out right there, and I'm going to make a switch into Heracross. I think he'll go for a Wish. He goes for Heal Bell. Fine by me, as I'm just going to fire off a Mega Horn right here. Going to be doing huge damage to this thing. 52% is nice. And now I'm going to knock off. Don't want to try to miss if he stays in. If he switches out, goes for Protect, etc., etc., etc. I want him to eventually go for a Scald, but it looks like he's just going to be an asshole and continuously wish Protect against me. Maybe I should just go for Close Combat here. That's what I'm going to do. Just go for CC. Don't want to miss with Mega Horn, and then he gets back up to full, although that could be good for me, because then he goes for Scald. He gets the burn on me, but then he does go for Scald this time. Doesn't take me out. Does he get the burn? He does. Should have Mega Horned. Why does this happen to me? Why does this happen to me on the turn? I don't actually go for something, but time to clear up with Gyarados. Clean up with Gyarados. That is what this does. I don't care if he goes for a Wish. I don't care what he wants to do. I'm going for 2 Dragon Dances if he wishes. If he goes for Scald and burns me, then I'm attacking the next turn with Earthquake. So going for a Dragon Dance right here, as if he wants to switch in again, he dies. If this thing comes in, it's on 1%. Goes for Scald. Does he get the burn? He does get the burn. So will he get another Scald burn? Wait, what's Rotom's speed? Sorry, I just gotta /DT Rotom Mo and /DT Gyarados. 86 to 81. So he does outspeed me if he is a Choice Scarf variant, but overall I think this is the game. I'm going to click Dragon Dance again, because even if he burns me, then I can still outspeed that. So he doesn't burn me, and that's going to be GG. So I'm just going to say GG in the chat. Nothing he can do anymore. There is no hope that he can come back and pull this game out of the bag. He has replied, yeah. So that was a good GG Niners. Ha! Arcaniners fan. I love it. I love it so much. We're going to do one more battle, even though we had all the problems in the... Oh, no, wrong team. Cancel. No. No, you will not find a battle with that team. That is a team for a different live made by my friend. You will not use that team right now. Come on. I just scolded my Pokemon Showdown. Never scolded Showdown before. I can say that for a fact. But let's see what we're going to get our hands on right now. I don't think I'm that high on the ladder in the Suspect Test either, because I haven't had time to play a lot of Showdown recently. Although I did play probably the most I played in like a month like a week ago. So I actually want to see my rank. Where am I at right now? Slash rank. Let's see where I am on you suspect. 1270. No, it's coil. 1265. So yeah, I'm not high up on there. I am much higher on the EU ladder than I am on that. But I am 14-4, so that's not. Actually, that's actually pretty. Meh. Wow, the switch to P2 is obvious. Wow, I want to go for knockoff really badly right here. Hold on. Heracross doesn't have an AV set here. Okay. 252. Item Assault Vest against a Chandelure. UU Choice Card. Fire Blast doesn't kill me. I'm clicking knockoff. Goes for Flamethrower. Doesn't kill us. We survive. Go for knockoff. AV Heracross, guys. AV Heracross. Use it. It's good. Goes into this thing, and I say let him go for Fake Out. I'm going to switch into Blastoise. My Blastoise is a very safe switch. I don't think he will U-turn out after that play because that's pretty risky for him. And I do outspeed Choice Scarf Chandelure if I am Choice Scarf, but I did not get Moxie there, so I guess he does go for the Fake Out. So that's a good play on his part. Depends. I am just going to. What am I going to do? He's going to U-turn out right here. Go for Scaldburn or Toxic? I think I'm just going to go for a Toxic. If he wants to go into Empoleon, I'm just going to switch back out into my Heracross and go for something. I don't know. I just felt Toxic was a better play, especially against the likes of like. Actually, Scald was a better play now that I think about it. But he does go into Ampharos, so I don't get really too hindered for going for a Toxic right there, because going for as he leaves the battle. Thank you very much, good sir. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Let's read the news, guys. So, would you like to represent your room in a fun community team tournament? We introduce to you the Pokemon Premier League 4. Teams of each room will compete against one another in our competitive formats, with teams being made up of ranked users and regulars from each room, like the previous Premier League event. Oh my god, I want to shoot myself. Okay. Gyarados is going to sweep late game. I call it already. He's pretty weak to Gyarados, actually. The biggest threat to me being the Melodic, I guess. Everything else I do fine against. He doesn't have a ground type, so I can freely Volt Switch around. I think we can do this. This does not look to be the best setup stall team in the world, so I really think I have a good chance with this. Heracross, if I get a status on it, could be a very big asset as well as my Life Orb Mamoswine going to be put in a huge amount of work, actually. Nothing takes on Life Orb Mamoswine on this man's team. He might actually try to play around with EQ and Ice Cold Crash with the Mandibuzz and the Arcanine. Goes for Flare Blitz turn 1. Why? I just did half to you. Why'd you go for Flare Blitz turn 1? I'm going to go into P2 right here. It may be weird. You guys may think it's weird. Why are you going to P2? Well, because I literally clicked Tri Attack and kill this thing. If he wants to try to go for a Morning Sun, that's fine. Goes into Florges, so we're going to get a decent chunk off on Florges. 32%. It's a Florges, guys. Come on. It's a Florges. Right now, I am going to make a switch. We don't have to switch into Florges, actually. Our best switch being Blastoise. Wow. Didn't think that through in making this team, did I? I'm actually just going to go for a Tri Attack. Oh, my God. Why is every single Florges set this set? Why is everything Calm Mind? Gonna go into Blastoise and go for a Roar. Alternatively, oh god, just Calm Minds again? He's gonna have the Synthesis. I'm just gonna Roar. Yeah, get him out of there. Fuck off. Fuck off. If he were to ever go for a Toxic or T-Wave, it'd be now, so I'm gonna switch out into Heracross so I can get my Guts and absolutely smash things. He misses Toxic. Well, that is terrible for me, as his switch it is to Florges, so I'm gonna go for a knockoff, predicting that. I can get rid of his left. He goes into Arcanine, actually, so that's meh. Didn't think he'd go into Arcanine there, but I am going to make a switch out into Mamoswine. I think Mamoswine's risky, in my opinion at least. I'm going to go into Fabio. In case he wants to burn. I don't know if he'll burn, but in case he does, Morning Sun. So yeah, he did. He decided on the safer play and just going for the Morning Sun. However, I can once again go for Volt Switch because he doesn't have a switch into my Volt Switch except for the Blissey, and then I go Heracross. So overall, I'm not too concerned. Goes into Aggron. That's not a switch in, buddy. That's not a switch in at all. And we can now go... I don't know. Mamoswine UU Life Orb versus a Mega Aggron UU Tank. Earthquake will not take him out. So, I win. I win. We're going to do another one. Too many forfeits happening, guys. Come on. As we play some interesting bird spam with a Dugtrio to trap the non-bird users. So I'm immediately assuming with this man's team that this is a Bandit Crobat. This has to be a Bandit Crobat. Please tell me it's Bandit Crobat. What do you want to do? What do you want to lead off with? I think P2 is a good lead. Alternatively, could go Mamoswine or Heracross, but he has 2 birds, so Heracross maybe not the best. So I think Trip Tank, P2 is the best lead right here. Leads off of Blastoise, and I am just going to... Well, I could try to preserve this thing. I could do that. I could also just drop a T-Bolt on the Aura Sphere that will be coming my way. Do 60%, that's fine with me. T-Bolt will do a lot as well. 60% to him, so we just exchanged our 60%. And I'm really happy about it, because now I go into Heracross, and I have a perfect switch into this thing. So he does go for Aura Sphere again. That's perfectly fine with me, as I don't believe he's going to stay. I'm going to make a double switch back out into P2 right here. I do only have 206 speed. Did he stay in? No. Good. Goes into Mandibuzz, which is fine. I'm just going to go for a Recover right here, actually. He does know I have T-Bolt, but I don't think he knows I'm Analytic. Max Special Attack, that did a lot of damage to Blastoise. They don't typically do that much damage, of course. So he might assume me to be Analytic and just go out into Floridas right here. But I'm going to use this as an opportunity to recover up the damage I lost from Aura Sphere. So he goes for Toxic and misses, actually. So huge Toxic miss right there. I'm going to Absorb Toxic. Yeah, I want to absorb that Toxic right there. So I'm going to go into Heracross right now as he goes for a Taunt, actually. So that's awful for me. Going to go for Brave Bird now, I'm assuming. So I'm just going to make a switch out into my Ampharos on the knockoff. So doesn't have Brave Bird, he has knockoff, which is fine. I'm just gonna go for a double switch. Dragon Pulse. Ah, fuck. God damn it, I hate Dugtrio being around. Actually, goes into Florges, so that's annoying. I did go for the Dragon Pulse right there, of course, because Dugtrio is just too much of a threat. But the way he just brought this in, I'm assuming it's banded, because if it was Sash, I think he would have just brought it in. Overall, though, my best switch into this thing, I want to say it's P2, but I can't do anything to Florges. I don't want to take a Moonblast with Mamoswine. I don't like this. I hate Florges. It's a very annoying Pokemon to deal with. I think OG Blue is my best switch in right here as he goes for a Wish. Oh, that's annoying. Nope, no, it's not. Roar. Click and Roar as he goes into Blastoise. Click and Roar as this man goes into Blastoise. So he's not going to get the thing off to Blastoise, which is the biggest. Right now, that is priority number one. Are you kidding me? Oh, thank God. I was going to say, if I really got the Blastoise, I'd be pissed. I'm just going to go for Toxic right now. I'm assuming this is Banbat, but the switch to Ampharos is pretty obvious, although he does have a very good check to Ampharos in the form of Dugtrio and the Florges, but he does go for a U-turn, just 20%. Gonna go into Florges, and we miss our Toxic too. So we both miss our Toxic. That's meh, to be honest, but overall here, what do I want to do? He might go for Wish again. I think now is my time to switch into John. He might go for Moonblast now. Doesn't, which is good. And what do we want to click here? I really want to click my rocks. I really want to get my rocks up versus this team. He might go into Dugtrio. Meh. Again, because I have Ice Shards, so I don't think that will be his play. But rocks are crucial, because with rocks up, my Mamoswine actually maybe with some prior damage against his team, Mamoswine actually puts in a lot of work against him. So overall, I do really like Mamoswine in this matchup. As we'll see what he wants to do. 120 seconds left in your turn, my friend. What are you going to do? You have 2 minutes to make a decision. 2 minutes to make a decision. And you're still not making a decision, buddy. As we go for Roxas, he actually goes for the attack right there. Damn it. Bastard. You bastard, you. EQ is my play right now, though, because we do a huge chunk to Floridas. We're going to be able to kill this thing after this. So that's great. Mamoswine wants to go down there. Perfectly fine. Perfect. I don't care. I really don't care anymore. Because with that thing gone, it looks like if we take out the Dugtrio, Mega Ampharos can just kill things. So, gonna go for a tri-attack right here. I know it's gonna be able to take out the Floridas from the range it's at, especially because he outspeeds me. So, definitely gonna be able to take him out now. Now, he's probably assuming if I am not a specially offensive set that I can't kill him. And he's probably gonna try to stay in right here, which is fine with me. Alternatively, you could go Mandibuzz to try to defog and then get this thing again. Not going to happen, as we're actually able to take out the Floridas right there. Fantastic for us. The Floridas goes down, which is a huge threat to my team in general. I do not like what Floridas does to my team at all. He needs to defog, though. He does actually have to go for a defog against me if he wants any hope of pulling this game in his favor. Because then if the Dugtrio is sashed, then he can keep the sash. His 2 birds are not taking 12%, and then the Blastoise has some kind of survivability. He actually goes in a Blastoise right here, so I am assuming an Aura Sphere is coming. I'm just going to go in a Heracross. Oh, no, he's going to spin. Yeah. Well, I didn't outspeed anyway, so it's not really... Oh, and he got... Fuck. Motherfucker. God damn it. I'm an idiot. Clicking Stone Edge. Going to Amanda. Yeah, fuck you. Why did I do only 40? Damn it. I'm pissed at myself now. I'm actually pissed at myself now. I saw a knockoff. I don't think he needs to have the Roost. So he's just going to go for that right now. He goes for big mistake, buddy. You just made the biggest mistake you could have ever made versus my team. And I think I have to go for Stone Edge to kill this thing. Yeah, I think I do. Because Mega Horn won't. 40%. This will do 60% now because I'm at 1.5 times. 58, 56 is a stretch from 180 to 100. That's 90%. So that actually could kill. And it hits more. So yeah, that'll kill. Oh, come on. I did the math and everything. Fuck off. Fuck off. Gonna go for Stone Edge again. Yes, fuck your Mandibuzz. God damn it, George. As I think he's going to go into Dugtrio now, just because it's the only thing that traps this thing, and me having Guts is a terrible for his team. Alternatively, he could go into Crobat and try to U-turn out, but we'll see what he wants to do. I do outspeed the Mega Blastoise, which is great. I can tank a hit off the Helios from the range I'm at. I think if he's not Choice Specs, I can take one hit. Overall, I think we're in a good position still, even though my Heracross is pretty badly damaged because I did math and it didn't work. I'm pretty sure it should have come close to killing. Ooh. No, I'm not staying in. He's going to U-turn out. Volt Switch, and I don't have a stop to Volt Switch, but I think P2 is my best play still. Yeah, P2 is my best play. As he is going to go for Volt Switch, drops me to 65%, and he is Life Orb. That is very good to know. And the Blastoise being alive, it should be dead, and we're going, again, this little scenario right here where it's P2 versus Blastoise. I just forgot completely about the Wish on that turn, guys. So that's completely my bad. That was a misplay on my part. I should have just gone for the KO. But instead, he got a Wish up to his Mega Blastoise. Now, he knows I can survive an Aura Sphere. He actually goes into Dugtrio right here, so that's pretty cool on his part. I'm going to go for a Recovery. He goes for his form of Stealth Rocks, which is fine with me. I'm just going to go for Tri-Attack right now. Should KO the Dugtrio from the range he's at, which is max health, because Dugtrio is ass, as he is sashed. So do we get any hacks? We do not. So I'm going to go for a Recover right here, not wanting to... Okay, well, that is an attack that I just died to. Okay. Don't kill me. Yep, okay. I am misplaying horribly this game. As what is my switch into this thing? Gyarados Sweep? Gyarados and Sweep? Do I just go Gyarados and Sweep right here? I think I do. Do I want to set up on something else? No, not really. Let's go Gyarados and sweep. We've seen the Earthquake, the Reversal. Those two can't hit me. He might have the Stone Edge, but I outspeed everything after +1. And if he has the Sucker Punch, I just win right here. So I think my Gen 4 Kingdra right here is going to be a Savage and just win. Yep, it looks like that is what is going to be happening, guys. So he switched out so I don't take any prior damage. Don't lose my item or anything, which means that even if he goes for a Scald with the Blastoise, he can't kill me, can't go for a burn versus me. So I really think we have this game in the bag. Crobat is your switch into me. I outspeed Crobat. Okay. And he lives, so that's fine. Brave Bird shouldn't... Banded. Banded big time. Okay. What's my play here, though? Want to say it's Heracross? Ooh, no, we can lose now. Oh my god, me giving that Blastoise that goddamn health back is going to screw me over. I know it. It's going to be a bunch of 50-50s. This is the first 50-50, though. Which is annoying. No, I think Blastoise is my only play right now. Yeah, I think Blastoise is my play. Damn, if he goes into his own Blastoise, though, I think he can kill me. If I lose my Blastoise, I lose to Doug Trio. Is Heracross my play? I'm gonna go Heracross. Please don't go Dougie. Goes Blastoise. Okay. Good, good, good. Click CC. Click CC and let's see if this ends it. Oh, why? Are you serious? Okay. We should be okay still. Just click Dragon Pulse and you win. Don't have Surprise Ice Beam. Don't have Surprise Ice Beam for no reason whatsoever. That would be very mean of you. As he goes for Dark Pulse, gotta get the flinch to win. Doesn't get the flinch, as we should have had this game a lot more comfortably than we did. Not gonna lie, we should have had this game a lot more comfortably. He's gonna go for Dragon Pulse. He's gonna take us out with an Earthquake, and we are max defensive Blastoise. And if we do not survive this reversal, I am going to cry as we go for Skull and I should have gone for Rapid Spin, but take him out. I'm gonna say GG, even though I did royally fuck up a few times there. So yeah, but anyways, guys, that is how we're going to end the video. So if you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate if you could comment, like, rate, or subscribe. This is a longer one, but I am going to cut out, you guys aren't going to know probably, but I am going to cut out all the parts where my Showdown did actually disconnect, because that is going to add on a few more minutes to the live that you guys are not going to want to see. And you guys made it this far. Thank you for going the full 40 minutes of this live. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And yeah, guys, so if you did enjoy, I'd really appreciate if you'd leave a comment, a like rating, that big thumbs up, or subscribe. That helps me out, helps the channel, and it just kind of shows me that you guys are enjoying me putting out more content again. So anyways, guys, I'm SceptileMC, George, and I'll talk to you guys next time.